We are closing out some series. Finally, it's what I needed to do. Hello and welcome. Wrapping up May, and I'm gonna say it's been a good reading month for me. Not because I read a lot of books though. I feel like when I watch other booktubers, when they say good reading month, they meant they read a lot of books. Not so me. I've read 2. But I decided that I was in the middle of so many different series. I don't even know why. I just got excited to read a book that was the beginning of a series and then another one, and it happened several times. So I'm finishing series, closing out a series, then I'm gonna close out another series. And this month it is the Live Ship Traders trilogy. I read Ship of Magic a couple of months ago, I think. At the very end of April, I started Mad Ship, just read it through. And when I got to the end of Mad Ship, I decided I would just move on to Ship of Destiny and finish the trilogy. And this is all I have read in May, and it feels good. It feels good to finish a series, not the entire realm of the Elderlings, but this one. And I think I'm gonna work on doing that next month too. The Live Ship Traders trilogy is the second trilogy in the realm of the Elderlings. It follows the Farseer trilogy, and we go away from the Six Duchies and into Bingtown and the seas and the lands beyond. We get to see more in depth into the magic of the live ships and what makes them magical and what makes them tragic. I will say, I'm going to need a break from Robin Hobb after this. Her books are heavy, they are so emotional, and things don't go well and happy for her characters. That's fine. You get very invested in them. You hope for the best, which you don't see very often. I had a really emotional moment reading Ship of Destiny. I can't say which moment it was because it's a spoiler, but it did not involve the human characters. I think after this trilogy is the one that focuses more on the Fool and his journey later on after what he's been through with Fitz in the previous trilogy. I'm not gonna go straight into that. For one, because I just need a break from the way Robin Hobb treats her characters, and because I don't want to start another trilogy before finishing the last one. And I think I've decided that the next series I close out before continuing on with other things is going to be Mistborn Era 2. So far I've read the first 2, The Alloy of Law and Shadows of Self. I have gotten to know Wax and Wayne, Steris and Merisy a little bit by now. I don't think I'll have a problem finishing the next 2 books. I think The Bands of Mourning and The Lost Metal, if I'm saying those right. They're shorter and more fast-paced than Mistborn Era 1. I think I'll probably be able to finish out that series and then squeeze in something else at the end, but I reserve the right to pick randomly, to pick what I'm in the mood for, to either continue on with something like The Wheel of Time or The Inheritance Cycle by Paolini, or something shorter, lighter. I don't know. I'm gonna leave space to mood read. But these series that I'm finishing have so much potential material for character videos, which is what I love to make. Between these 2, there's so much. These characters really go through a lot, and there's a lot to talk about there. I'm excited for that. Robin Hobb, Brandon Sanderson, don't know who's next. And I'll probably add this in to every wrap-up and TBR video I make for the next few months, which is buddy read Dune in October. And if that goes well, and I get some people to read it with me, I might do the same thing with Rhythm of War before Stormlight 5 comes out. I don't think I'm going to make time to go back and read all 4 before the 5th one comes out, but at least Rhythm of War. I've only read that one once, and I'm gonna need a refresher. But that's in the future. No date for that one yet. And that's a wrap. Subscribe!